Are you tired of feeling like life is happening to you, like every setback and every obstacle is pulling you further from the person you want to be? What if I told you that everything you need to change your life is already inside you? The difference between where you are now and where you want to be lies in one thing: mastering yourself. It's about taking control over your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions. We all face challenges, but the key to overcoming them isn't fighting the world around you, it's mastering the world inside you. Today, we're going to unlock the secrets to becoming unbreakable. No more waiting for the right circumstances or external changes. The power is in your hands, and it's time to take charge. By the end of this talk, you'll have actionable steps to begin building the rock-solid foundation of self-mastery that will make you unstoppable. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn will shape your future, and no one can break you once you've learned to master yourself. When you look at the most successful people around you, they all have one thing in common: they've mastered themselves. They understand that self-doubt and external pressures are just obstacles to overcome, not walls that stop them. Self-doubt creeps into the mind of everyone, even the most successful individuals, but the difference is they don't let it control them. Imagine this: you're facing a challenge. You feel the fear, the uncertainty. Maybe someone is telling you can't do it. In these moments, the difference between someone who gives up and someone who keeps going is the ability to control their own thoughts. The unstoppable force within you is your ability to master your emotions, your decisions, and your actions. When you let go of control, circumstances dictate your life. You react to what others do, what the world throws at you. But when you master yourself, you become the one in control. Your mind influences your actions, and your actions shape your results. It's about choosing to respond, not react. The mind-body connection is real. When you control your emotions, your body responds. When you're calm, your actions are deliberate, and the outcomes are purposeful. The key to success isn't waiting for perfect circumstances. It's about mastering yourself first. When you have self-mastery, you can face any situation with confidence, clarity, and power. Start small. Begin by identifying one thing in your life you can control today: your thoughts, your actions, your focus. As you consistently make better choices, you'll gain momentum. And over time, you'll find that you have the ability to handle anything life throws your way. Your emotions have an incredible power over you. If you don't learn to control them, they will control you. And when that happens, you react instead of acting. We've all been there, feeling overwhelmed, angry, afraid. These emotions cloud your judgment and prevent you from making rational decisions. But here's the good news: your emotions are not your enemy. In fact, they can be your greatest ally. Think about it: fear, anger, doubt, they're all signals. They tell you that something is happening, that you need to pay attention. The key is learning to use these emotions instead of letting them use you. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your emotions effectively. When you understand how you feel, why you feel it, and how to redirect that energy, you've gained power over yourself. This is where self-mastery truly begins. The next time you feel overwhelmed, take a step back, breathe. Acknowledge the emotion, but don't let it dictate your actions. Reframe the situation. Fear can be a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and growing. Anger can fuel your desire to take action. Doubt can drive you to work harder and prove to yourself that you're capable. Use these emotions to your advantage. Don't suppress them, transform them. Let them fuel your success. When you learn to control your emotions, you gain control of your destiny. Resilience is the true test of success. It's not about how many times you win. It's about how many times you get back up after you fall. Life will knock you down. It's inevitable. But the most successful people aren't the ones who avoid failure. They're the ones who rise stronger after each setback. Reframing negative emotions is another effective tool for emotional mastery. Instead of viewing frustration or disappointment as setbacks, try to see them as opportunities for growth. What can you learn from this? How can this emotion guide you toward a better path? Negative emotions can be powerful drivers of change when you learn to reframe them. But emotional mastery isn't something that happens overnight. It takes practice, awareness, and consistent effort. It's about developing a toolkit that helps you stay grounded in the face of emotional chaos. Tools like mindfulness exercises, self-talk, and grounding techniques can help you maintain emotional balance. The more you practice these techniques, the more natural they become. You begin to respond to challenges with composure, clarity, and confidence. Let me tell you something: emotional mastery isn't just some nice-to-have skill. It's life-changing. It can be the difference between success and failure, peace and chaos. You don't have to be a slave to your emotions. You have the power to control them, to use them as allies, and to create the life you want. And don't just take my word for it. Look at any successful person, whether they're an athlete, entrepreneur, or leader, and you'll see someone who has learned how to manage their emotions. They know that emotional control is the key to handling stress, making wise decisions, and staying focused on their goals. They face challenges just like you, but they've learned to master their emotions in those critical moments. One of the best examples of this is a story from the world of sports. A famous athlete faced intense pressure during a high-stakes championship game. The crowd was screaming, the tension was thick in the air, and the stakes were higher than ever. In that moment, this athlete didn't panic. They didn't let fear or anxiety control them. Instead, they focused, used their training, and executed their plan. They stayed calm under pressure, and that calmness turned into victory. This athlete had mastered their emotions in the most intense of circumstances, and it made all the difference. So what can you learn from this? Emotional mastery isn't just theory, it's practical. It's something you can apply to every area of your life. Every day presents moments where you can practice emotional control. The more you practice, the better you'll get. And soon enough, you'll realize that emotional mastery isn't just a skill, it's a superpower that will change the course of your life. Now I'm challenging you to take action. Start today. Practice emotional awareness, pause before reacting, and reframe negative emotions. Build your emotional toolkit, one small step at a time. Master your emotions, or they will master you. The path to unstoppable power begins with mastering your emotions. Own them, and you own your life. The choice is yours. Have you ever felt like life is knocking you down again and again, leaving you struggling to get back up? What if I told you that the key to success is not how many times you fall, but how many times you rise? Resilience is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. It's the mindset of a fighter, the refusal to be defeated by setbacks, fear, or doubt. Today we're going to uncover the secret to building unbreakable resilience and how it can transform your life. You might think that resilience is something you're either born with or not, but I'm here to tell you, it's something you can build, strengthen, and master. It's a skill, and once you've mastered it, nothing can stand in your way. Stick around, because what you're about to hear will equip you with the mindset and tools to overcome any obstacle that comes your way and come out stronger on the other side. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from failure and adversity. It's not just about surviving life's challenges, it's about growing from them. We've all faced setbacks, those moments when life hits us hard and we feel like staying down is easier than getting back up. But here's the truth, your ability to get back on your feet is what determines your success. Resilience isn't just about being strong in the moment, it's about getting stronger every time you face difficulty. It's the choice to learn, adapt, and push forward. Each setback is not a dead end, it's an opportunity to get better, smarter, and stronger. Every time you rise from the ashes, you build the foundation for a better, stronger version of yourself. If you let your setbacks define you, they will keep you stuck. But if you use them as fuel for growth, you will rise higher than you ever imagined. Resilience is essential for success. Life will challenge you. People will doubt you. There will be times when you feel like giving up. But it's not the failures that define you, it's how you respond to them. Every successful person you admire has faced moments where they could have quit, but their resilience pulled them through. It's not about avoiding hardships, it's about mastering the art of bouncing back. The best way to build resilience is to embrace every challenge. If you can master the tough moments, you can master anything. Imagine the mentality of a fighter. A fighter doesn't back down when they're knocked to the ground. They rise again and again until they win. That's the mentality you need. Resilience isn't just about strength, it's about persistence. The fighter's mentality is about pushing forward, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. It's the belief that every punch you take, every hit you endure, is one step closer to your victory. There will be times when you want to quit, when it feels like you can't keep going. But it's in those moments, the moments when you feel weakest, that your true power is built. A fighter knows this. It's not the easy wins that define you, it's the battles you fought through, the ones where you didn't quit. Being resilient means being persistent, no matter how many times you fall. Grit, determination, and the will to never give up are what make resilient people stand out. Take the lessons from the ring. Fighters like Muhammad Ali didn't win because they were the strongest. They won because they refused to give up. They knew that every loss was just a lesson, every setback just a step toward mastery. Their resilience made them legends. You have the same capacity within you. The fighter's mentality isn't about physical strength, it's about mental toughness. It's the ability to keep fighting when everyone else is ready to throw in the towel. You can build that toughness. Fear, doubt, these are the natural enemies of resilience. It's easy to let fear hold you back, but I want you to know this: fear is not your enemy. It's a signal telling you that you're pushing yourself to the edge. It's a sign that you're about to grow, that you're on the verge of breaking through. Fear is a natural part of the process. It's what happens when you step out of your comfort zone and aim for something greater. But fear only wins if you let it. Embrace it. Let it fuel your determination. Instead of letting fear stop you, let it drive you to move forward, to keep pushing. Self-doubt is another enemy that tries to steal your power. We all have moments where we question ourselves. We wonder if we're good enough, if we're capable. But here's the truth. Self-doubt doesn't define you unless you let it. When you acknowledge that doubt, you can turn it into strength. Instead of running from fear and doubt, face them head on. Use them to remind yourself of what you're capable of. Every time you conquer doubt, you build your resilience. Every time you face fear and come out on top, you strengthen your foundation for success. Remember, your greatest fears can become your greatest strengths. Now let's get practical. How do you build resilience? It starts with small, consistent steps. Resilience isn't something that's built overnight. It's the result of continuous effort. Start by changing the way you talk to yourself. The power of positive self-talk cannot be underestimated. The way you speak to yourself shapes your mindset. If you tell yourself you're not good enough, you'll believe it. But if you tell yourself you're capable, that you can overcome, you'll start to believe that too. Your words are powerful. Use them to build yourself up. Set small challenges for yourself. It's easy to get overwhelmed when you look at the big picture, but resilience is built in the small victories. Set goals that stretch you, but that are achievable. Each time you reach one of these goals, you prove to yourself that you can do more. These small steps build your confidence and your belief in your ability to rise. And remember, the power of discomfort is key. Step out of your comfort zone. Embrace the discomfort that comes with growth. It's the only way to build resilience. The more you challenge yourself, the stronger you become. Finally, true strength comes not from avoiding failure, but from rising every time you fall. You will face setbacks, that's a guarantee. But it's not the setbacks that matter, it's how you respond to them. Resilience is a skill, and it's a skill that can be built over time. It's about taking one step after another, never stopping no matter how tough it gets. A resilient mindset unlocks endless possibilities. It's the key to achieving your goals, to overcoming obstacles, to building the life you want. Embrace setbacks as opportunities. Challenge yourself every day. Never stop fighting for your dreams, because resilience is the key to your success. Master it, and nothing can break you. How many times have you set a goal only to see it slip away, distracted by a million other things? We all get caught in the noise, social media, the endless stream of notifications, the opinions of others. But what if I told you that the key to achieving everything you desire is simple? It's focus. Real success isn't about being busy, it's about being deliberate. Today we're going to uncover the power of focus and how mastering it can transform your life. This isn't about juggling 1,000 tasks at once. This is about harnessing the power of your mind to stay locked on your goals, ignoring distractions, and making every action count. By the end of this session, you'll have the tools and strategies to block out the noise and stay aligned with your purpose. Get ready to gain the focus you need to become unstoppable. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could be the game changer you've been waiting for. Focus is the ability to concentrate your mental energy on a single task or goal, blocking out everything else that doesn't contribute to that vision. It's not just about getting things done, it's about getting the right things done. We live in a world filled with distractions. The constant ping of our phones, the noise of social media, the demands of other people. These things pull us in a million directions. But real focus is the skill of narrowing your attention and doing what matters most, regardless of the noise. This is how successful people achieve their goals. They don't spread themselves thin. They concentrate their energy on what will move the needle forward, and they don't get sidetracked. Distractions are the silent killers of progress. They drain your time, your energy, and your motivation. Each time you lose focus, you lose precious moments that you'll never get back. Focus isn't just about what you do, it's about what you choose not to do. It's about understanding that the right distractions, even the small ones, can steal the big wins from your life. Think about the last time you tried to juggle too many things. How did it feel? Probably overwhelming, right? That's the result of divided attention. You end up doing a little bit of everything, but nothing to the level that will truly move you forward. Focus isn't just about multitasking, it's about single tasking with intensity. When you focus on one thing, you give yourself the ability to make significant progress. It's when you concentrate on your goals that the results start to stack up. On the flip side, when you don't focus, you end up stuck in the cycle of mediocrity. It's like trying to run a marathon while constantly checking your phone. Sure, you're moving, but you're not making any real progress. Divided attention leads to scattered effort and poor outcomes. Every time you lose focus, you lose valuable time. And here's the worst part: without focus, you stay in a loop of frustration and missed opportunities. You think you're being productive, but in reality, you're just wasting your potential. Focus is your superpower. Use it wisely. If you don't control your attention, it will control you. It's time to understand the science behind why focus is so critical. Your brain works differently when it's focused. When you're fully engaged in one task, Your brain is firing on all cylinders, and you're operating at your highest potential. On the other hand, when you're distracted, your cognitive load increases, and you're spreading your mental energy in too many places. This isn't just tiring, it actually makes you less effective. Ever noticed how draining multitasking is? That's because your brain isn't meant to jump back and forth between tasks. It loses energy each time you switch gears. The key to achieving real results is setting clear goals. When you know exactly what you want and why you want it, your brain automatically becomes more focused. The clearer your goals, the sharper your focus. Simplicity is key. The brain thrives when it's given a single task to focus on. When you simplify your goals and cut out the noise, you sharpen your focus. And that's when the magic happens. The brain is like a muscle. Train it to focus, and it will work harder and more efficiently for you. Make it a habit to center your mind on one task at a time, and watch how your results multiply. Now let's talk about actionable strategies to build and maintain focus. It's not enough to just know about focus. You need to implement strategies that make it a daily practice. One powerful technique is time blocking. Time blocking is when you schedule specific blocks of time for specific tasks. When you block your time, you eliminate distractions and prioritize what truly matters. This focused time allows you to work without interruption and make meaningful progress on your most important goals. Another powerful tactic is creating a distraction-free environment. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and set boundaries with others. The more you control your environment, the more your mind can stay centered. Focus thrives in an environment where distractions are minimized, and don't underestimate the power of saying no. Saying no to distractions, saying no to low priority tasks, and saying no to things that don't align with your goals is a skill. Saying no is about protecting your time and energy. It's a simple concept, but it's one of the hardest to practice. Focus is a habit. Create the right environment, set boundaries, and structure your time, and your focus will follow. Look at some of the most successful people throughout history. What sets them apart? One of the biggest differences is their ability to stay laser focused on their goals. Take a look at Steve Jobs, for example. Jobs was known for his extreme focus. He would say no to countless opportunities, distractions, and ideas to protect his time and energy. He understood that in order to create something great, he had to maintain a singular focus on the bigger picture. That focus allowed him to transform the tech industry and create products that changed the world. What can you learn from this? You have to keep your eyes on the prize. If you let your attention drift, you'll miss the opportunities that could change your life. Jobs didn't get distracted by every new idea or new trend. He kept his focus on the mission, creating innovative products that changed the world. And in doing so, he achieved a level of success most people only dream of. The key takeaway here is that focus is the difference between dreaming and achieving. Now let me leave you with one final thought. Unstoppable focus leads to unstoppable results. This is not just about achieving your goals in the short term, it's about creating long-term success and fulfillment. Staying focused means you're taking control of your destiny. When you focus, you eliminate the noise and stay true to your vision. Focus is a muscle, and like any muscle, it gets stronger with practice. Every time you focus, you get better at it. Every time you push aside distractions and center your energy on what matters most, you create a future where success is inevitable. Focus makes you unstoppable. When you master your focus, nothing can distract you. Your vision becomes your reality. It's time to take control of your focus. It's time to become unstoppable. How many times have you faced a setback and thought, "This is it, I'm stuck"? We've all been there, feeling like obstacles are standing in the way of our progress. But what if I told you that these challenges aren't actually roadblocks? What if they're the very things that can propel you forward, making you stronger, wiser, and more resilient? Today, I want to challenge your thinking. I want to show you that the obstacles you face are not there to stop you, they're there to grow you. Every setback, every failure, every tough moment is an opportunity in disguise. You just need to shift your mindset and start seeing the bigger picture. In today's session, we're going to reframe how you look at setbacks. Instead of seeing obstacles as barriers to your success, you'll learn to embrace them as opportunities for growth. You'll discover how the most successful people turn their hardest moments into their greatest victories. It's time to stop letting obstacles stop you and start using them to fuel your journey. Stick with me and let's turn every setback into your next big leap forward. Most people see obstacles as setbacks. They see them as signs that something is wrong or that they've failed. But here's the truth. Obstacles are a natural part of life. They are not something to fear or avoid. They are proof that you are pushing yourself, that you are testing your limits, and that you are on the path to growth. Every person who has ever achieved something meaningful has faced obstacles along the way. They are unavoidable. But the key difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond to these obstacles. Successful people don't let setbacks stop them. They use them to grow. Obstacles are not barriers to your success. They are signs that you are moving forward. The challenges you face are proof that you are on the right path. When you hit a wall, it's not the end. It's an opportunity to rise, to learn, and to become better. So the next time you face a challenge, don't ask why me, ask what can I learn from this. Now let me tell you something, your perspective on obstacles will determine whether they hold you back or propel you forward. If you view challenges as negative, as setbacks or roadblocks, you will never move past them. But if you see them as opportunities to grow, you'll turn every obstacle into a stepping stone towards success. Successful people don't just accept setbacks, they embrace them. They know that every failure is a chance to learn. Every tough moment is an opportunity to become stronger. Take Michael Jordan, for example. He was cut from his high school basketball team. Imagine if he had let that setback define him. Instead, he used it to fuel his desire to succeed. He became the best basketball player the world has ever seen. Jordan's story is a powerful reminder that obstacles are not the end. They are the beginning of something bigger. Obstacles are like weightlifting for your character. They make you stronger. Each challenge you face builds your resilience, your determination, and your ability to handle the next one. The more you face, the stronger you become. The key takeaway here is simple. Your mindset is the key to turning challenges into growth opportunities. Shift your perspective, and you can handle anything life throws at you. Reframing setbacks isn't just about thinking positively. It's about actively changing the way you look at challenges. When you face a setback, instead of thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger?" It's about focusing on the lesson, not the loss. When you focus on what you can gain from a setback, you stop seeing it as a failure and start seeing it as an opportunity to grow. This shift in thinking will not only help you move forward, but will help you grow faster and more effectively. It's a habit that successful people practice every day. Every time something goes wrong, they ask themselves, "How can I turn this around?" and find a way to use the experience to improve. Small shifts in your thinking can lead to big changes in your life. Instead of dwelling on the problem, focus on the solution. Instead of seeing the setback as a failure, see it as a lesson that will move you closer to your goal. The power is in your perspective. Change how you view challenges, and you change how you experience them. Let's take a look at someone who faced a massive setback but turned it into a huge opportunity. Oprah Winfrey, the media mogul, was fired from her first TV job as an anchor. She was told she wasn't fit for television. Now imagine if she had taken that as a failure and quit. Imagine if she let that setback define her. But instead, Oprah used that setback as fuel. She didn't let the rejection hold her back. She learned from it. She got better. She kept going. And now, she is one of the most successful women in the world. Oprah's story is proof that setbacks are not the end. They are just the beginning of a comeback. When you face a challenge, you don't have to look at it as a failure. You have the power to turn it into an opportunity. You can rise stronger than before. The key takeaway here is clear. Anyone can turn a setback into a comeback. It's not about avoiding obstacles, it's about how you rise after you face them. I want to leave you with this. Obstacles are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones to something greater. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to practice persistence, to build resilience, and to grow stronger. These qualities will serve you in every area of your life. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. You're not just surviving the challenges, you're using them to thrive. So the next time you face a setback, don't back down. Don't give up. Embrace it as an opportunity to grow. When you do, you'll find that the obstacles in your life are not the things that hold you back. They are the things that push you forward. And when you embrace that mindset, you will find your path to success. How many times have you doubted yourself in the face of a challenge? Maybe it was before a big presentation, or when you were about to face something unfamiliar. What if, instead of succumbing to that fear, you could step into every situation with the unshakable confidence that you can handle whatever comes your way? Imagine the difference it would make in your life. Confidence isn't about being perfect or never facing doubts. It's about believing in yourself, taking action, learning from your mistakes, and keeping moving forward. Today, I'm going to help you develop that kind of confidence, the kind that doesn't waver no matter what you face. In this session, we'll explore the true power of confidence. You'll learn that confidence is not something you're born with. It's something you build. Whether you're tackling a big goal, confronting a fear, or navigating a tough conversation, you'll leave here with actionable strategies to develop a rock-solid belief in yourself. It's not about arrogance. It's about trusting your ability to handle challenges and come out stronger. Let's unlock the secrets to building unbreakable confidence that will serve you in every area of your life. True confidence isn't about being perfect. It's not about never facing fear or mistakes. Confidence is about trust, the trust you have in yourself, in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. It's knowing that no matter what happens, you can figure it out. Confidence is grounded in self-assurance, and that doesn't come from external validation or being the best at everything. It comes from knowing you can handle whatever life throws at you. Think about it. There are times when you faced challenges and made it through, even when it seemed impossible. That's the confidence I'm talking about. It's not about waiting for everything to be perfect before you act. It's about trusting yourself to take action, even when the outcome is uncertain. It's the knowledge that you have the resilience and the resourcefulness to move forward, even when the road ahead seems tough. If you want to build real confidence, you have to trust yourself, even when you're scared, even when you're unsure. Confidence is the foundation of all success. It's what pushes you to take risks and make bold decisions. Your self-talk plays a massive role in shaping the confidence you carry. The way you speak to yourself has the power to either build you up or tear you down. We've all experienced those moments of self-doubt where negative thoughts flood in. I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed. Why did I even try? These thoughts, if left unchecked, can erode your self-trust and keep you stuck in fear. The good news is you have the power to change this. Your inner dialogue can either work for you or against you. And the key to building unbreakable confidence is shifting that dialogue. Instead of focusing on everything that could go wrong, start focusing on what could go right. Start telling yourself, I can handle this. I am capable. I will learn and grow from this experience. Positive self-talk isn't about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about reframing the situation in a way that empowers you. The more you practice positive self-talk, the more it will become a natural part of your mindset. Your inner voice has the power to shape the confidence you bring into the world. So make sure it's a voice that lifts you up, not one that holds you back. Building unshakable confidence takes practice, and there are simple, powerful techniques you can start using today. One of the most effective methods is visualization. Before you face a challenge, close your eyes and picture yourself succeeding. Imagine how it will feel, what you'll hear, and what it will look like. Visualizing success helps your mind prepare for the task at hand and gives you a sense of control. The more you do it, the more confident you will feel. Another powerful tool is affirmations. Repeating positive statements like, I am capable, I am confident, and I can handle whatever comes my way, can rewire your brain and build a positive belief system. It might feel strange at first, but repetition is key. Your mind is shaped by the thoughts you feed it, so feed it the right ones. And let's not forget body language. You might be surprised by how much your body can influence your confidence. Standing tall, maintaining eye contact, and walking with purpose sends a signal to your brain that you are in control. Your body language shapes how others perceive you, but more importantly, it shapes how you perceive yourself. Confidence isn't just a mindset, it's a physical presence. So practice standing tall, shoulders back, and owning the room. The more you act confident, the more your mind will start to believe it. Every decision you make, every affirmation you repeat, and every step you take is building your confidence. Let me tell you something. Confidence is built through rejection, through failure, and through perseverance. It's forged in the fire of tough experiences. Take someone like J.K. Rowling, who faced repeated rejections before her book, Harry Potter, was published. She didn't let rejection define her. Instead, she used it to fuel her determination. Rejection didn't break her, it made her more resilient. Now she's one of the most successful authors in the world. The point here is simple. Confidence doesn't come from avoiding failure. It comes from learning to face it head on. Every time you fall, you have the opportunity to get back up stronger than before. When you keep going, even after rejection, you build unshakable confidence. Rejection is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of persistence. It's the ultimate test of your ability to bounce back, to keep going, and to trust yourself through it all. Confidence isn't built in comfort. It's built in challenge. Confidence is not a one-time achievement. It's an ongoing process. Every day you have the opportunity to build your confidence, one decision at a time. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions. It's about showing up every single day, taking action, and believing that you can handle whatever comes your way. Every small decision you make adds up to a stronger, more confident version of yourself. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter how many times you stumble along the way. What matters is that you keep going. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. So take action today. Start with one simple step to build your confidence. Whether it's visualizing your success, practicing positive self-talk, or standing tall, take one step today that will move you closer to becoming the confident person you were meant to be. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build, one decision at a time. So start building. Start today. The confidence you need to succeed is already inside you. You just have to unleash it. How many times have you been on the verge of giving up, thinking that the results just aren't worth it? You put in the work, but things aren't happening as quickly as you'd like. The dream feels far away, and you start to question if it's even possible. What if I told you that your breakthrough is closer than you think, and it's all within your reach through one simple yet powerful principle: consistency? Here's the truth, most people fail not because they lack potential, but because they stop just before the results kick in. In this session, we're going to dive into how the power of small, consistent actions can lead to massive, life-changing results. We'll challenge the idea that success only comes from big, dramatic moments and show you how small, intentional steps every day build the foundation for long-term success. By the end of this, you'll have the tools to take steady action toward your goals, no matter how big or small. It's time to stop waiting for the perfect moment and start embracing the power of consistency to transform your life. How many times have you been just inches away from success and didn't even realize it? We've all been there, working hard, trying our best, and then just when we're ready to throw in the towel, we quit. Why? Because it feels like nothing is happening. But here's the thing, success isn't always about grand moments, it's about the small, consistent steps you take day after day. It's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Most people quit too soon just when they're about to break through. Consistency is what separates the ones who make it from the ones who give up too early. Consistency isn't about waiting for motivation to strike, it's about making the decision to keep going, even when you don't feel like it. Success doesn't always come in huge leaps. It comes in the quiet, everyday actions that compound over time. If you want to succeed, stop waiting for the big moment. Start with showing up. Keep going. That's where real success happens. The idea of small actions building over time isn't just a theory, it's a real proven principle. Think about how a snowball works. When it first starts rolling, it's small, almost insignificant. But the more it rolls, the bigger it gets, the faster it moves. That's the power of consistency. Small actions, when done consistently, build momentum. At first it may feel like you're not getting anywhere, but keep at it. Over time, those small actions will snowball into big results. Whether you're working toward a fitness goal, building a business, or developing a new skill, consistency is the key to unlocking massive success. Break down your goals into small, manageable actions. Don't focus on the end result, focus on the daily steps you can take to move forward. The more consistent you are, the more those small actions will build on each other. Before you know it, you'll have reached a point where you look back and realize how far you've come. It's the snowball effect. Keep going and watch your progress grow. The secret to building consistency isn't about waiting for the perfect plan or the perfect time, it's about creating a routine. Routine is the framework that allows consistency to thrive. When you have a routine, you take the guesswork out of your day. You eliminate decision fatigue and set yourself up for success. Routines help you focus on what truly matters by automating the less important decisions. You don't have to waste energy deciding what to do next because it's already planned. Think about the most successful people you know, whether they're entrepreneurs, athletes, or artists. They all have routines. They know exactly what they need to do each day to keep moving forward. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Your routine can be as simple as setting aside time every day for a small task that gets you closer to your goal. The key is to make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Break your larger goals into bite-sized tasks and commit to doing something, no matter how small, every day. Routines are the foundation that support consistency. When you stick to your routine, you're building the consistency that will ultimately lead to success. Let me tell you a story. There's an entrepreneur who built their business from the ground up, brick by brick. At first, things were slow. There were no huge breakthroughs, no viral moments, just daily, consistent effort. This entrepreneur didn't look for shortcuts. They didn't hope for a lucky break. They focused on small everyday tasks, answering emails, following up with clients, refining their product, learning from their mistakes. And over time, those small, consistent actions began to pay off. The business grew. The results started to show. It wasn't one big event or a sudden surge of success that made the difference. It was the daily grind, the consistent effort that led to eventual success. It's a reminder that real success comes from sticking with it, from dedicating yourself to the process no matter how long it takes. So the next time you feel discouraged, remember it's not about finding a shortcut or waiting for things to happen. It's about showing up every day and doing the work, even when you don't see immediate results. That's how success is built. Success doesn't come from big, flashy moments. It comes from small, consistent actions over time. Think of success as a journey, not a destination. Each small, incremental step you take is moving you closer to your goal. But here's the thing, most people want immediate results. They want to see a huge payoff right away. But that's not how it works. Real success requires patience and persistence. It's about sticking with it, even when the results aren't immediate. You're not looking for quick wins. You're looking for lasting success. Consistency is the real secret to success. It's the daily, sometimes small efforts that will eventually lead to big changes. The secret to getting where you want to go is simple. Stop focusing on the big win. Instead, focus on making small progress every day. Commit to one small, consistent action today, then do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. Success isn't about big, dramatic moments. It's about the steady, consistent actions you take every day. Let me leave you with this final thought. The true power of success lies in mastering yourself. Success isn't something that's handed to you. It's something you build day by day, through your actions, mindset, and decisions. Mastering your emotions, staying focused, building resilience, and remaining consistent are the keys to making your dreams a reality. No one else can do it for you. The power is in your hand. Master yourself, and no one can break you. You are the creator of your own destiny. So take action today. Commit to mastering one area of your life, whether it's consistency, focus, or confidence. And remember, with every small step you take, you're building the future you've always wanted. Master yourself, and watch how everything else falls into place.